There are plenty of big, heavy and pricey caravans on the market, but what if you want something that's lighter, smaller and cheaper, but still well equipped? Well, one option is this new little entry-level hybrid pop-top from MDC, which comes with a lot of big van features, but for a lot less money. But should you buy one? Well, let's find out. Like MDC's other campers, the new Forte 9 Plus single axle model is largely built in China and finished off at MDC's Brisbane facility. As the most compact hybrid in the MDC range, the 4.6 metre long pop-top is aimed at couples with smaller tow vehicles with a tare weight of just 1,400 kilograms and a 2,000 kilogram ATM. However, just because it's small and relatively cheap doesn't mean MDC has skimped on standard features, particularly those needed for off-road and off-grid travel. Tough off-road features include a galvanised chassis, Cruisemaster DO35 coupling and MDC's X-Track independent core suspension to go with 12-inch drum brakes and 16-inch alloy wheels with mud tyres. While for off-grid camping, there's a decent 200 amp hour lithium battery system with a 1000 watt inverter and 525 watts of rooftop solar, along with a handy 120 litres freshwater capacity. The specially designed front toolbox has space for two 9 kilogram cass bottles and twin jerry cans, as well as a tank for the diesel space heater. So while there's no inside toilet or shower, there is this outside hot-cold shower with an ensuite tent you can put up for privacy. Otherwise, there are a couple of external lockers for storing bulky items like the annexe and poles, some exterior bug lights and speakers for the audio system, plus a reversing camera at the rear. Outside cooking is on a nicely designed pull-out kitchen, which includes a sink with mixer tap and a 3 gas burner cooktop with windshields, and a few storage spots including a drawer and a spot to dry your plates. There's also a slide-out table at the end of the kitchen, as well as a drop-down picnic table nearby to put your food and drinks. There's also this slide out next to the fridge with the option to fit a large portable fridge like this My Coolman 85 litre unit. For some weather protection around the kitchen, there's a freestanding 270-degree awning that sets up in a few minutes, and a full wraparound annex is also supplied for longer stays. To get inside the camper, there's a rear entry door and some pull-out steps, although you'll probably need to duck a bit to get in depending on your height. Inside the cosy interior, there's a surprising amount of headroom, although the roof does slope down towards the front, while the caravan-style hard walls and windows should appeal to anyone moving up from a tent trailer. There's no air conditioner fitted, but on warmer days you can get a breeze going from the 12-volt fan, or by opening the screen windows and entry door, roof hatch and roof flaps. While on colder nights you can crank up the diesel heater, which has a single outlet near the bed. There's no internal cooking unless you plug in an induction cooktop, but there is a large side benchtop and a dining table for preparing and serving meals. There's plenty of room for two on the bench seat with a large adjustable table, and you can also sit back and watch a movie with a TV arm located opposite, although the TV is another option. The double bed with its high density foam mattress runs east-west and is on the small side, which might be a deal breaker for bigger boned couples, while the padded bed head slopes inward, so it's not ideal for sitting up against. Clothes and towel storage is taken care of with a bank of cupboards along the onside wall, but there's no storage space under the bed like you get with bigger vans. The side windows have blockout blinds and insect screens, and most of the switches and electrical gadgets are neatly hidden away behind a cupboard door. There are also various electrical sockets located both in and outside the van to go with internal ceiling lights and roof-mounted speakers. Packing up the MDC camper is just as easy as setting up, and it only takes a few minutes to pack up the kitchen and awning, pull down the pop-top roof, secure the catches and wind down the stabilisers before hitching up and hitting the road. At around 1.5 tonnes unladen, out on the road we could barely feel the camper behind a Ford Ranger, which is rated to tow almost twice the weight of the MDC. The MDC's narrow body and rear departure angle make it a good option for navigating tight and lumpy tracks that aren't suitable for larger vans, but you'll still have to keep an eye on its 2.4 metre travel height around trees. The rugged off-road underpinnings also inspire confidence off the beaten track, with extra checker plate protection and mud flaps to deter serious damage. So overall, we'd have to say the MDC Forte 9 Plus shapes up as a great little camper. Light and compact, but with plenty of off-grid power and creature comforts so you can head off into the bush for a few days. We've also been impressed so far with the overall build quality and attention to detail, despite the sharp pricing.